Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly.
Come on in, take a spin. It's a town made of sound and sugar. 12 little circles, each a brand new tune. Coverville donuts baked fresh this afternoon.
The morning stream. This little piggy's going to market.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for Monday, October 6th, 2025. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Brian Ibbett.
Hello.
Hello. Nice little Coverville song you got there.
Isn't that great? Yeah, by the fine folks at Sora. When I said, imagine Coverville as a big tray full of donuts. And I thought I was going to get a bunch of little bald dudes looking at me. But no, I just got donuts and a neat little jingle. About,
in your voice, kind of your voice, but just off enough to make you go, is that Brian? I don't know who that is.
Yeah. And the sings about 12 donuts and shows 9. So there's your AI slop for the day.
Oh yeah, this app is sloppy McSlopperpants, and I have a thought on it though that I didn't kind of expect, and maybe we'll talk about it with Tom again this week. I don't know.
Sure.
But Tom's going nuts with it and sending stuff back and forth, and you can cameo between each other and do things together.
Yeah, I've been having some fun with it too.
It's pretty dorky, kind of a dumb waste of time. But what is interesting about it is the whole thing's being presented as kind of it's like TikTok, but it's nothing but AI generation. So if you go in there, you can't upload photos, you can't upload video. All you can do is just put a prompt, and that's it. So you prompt in something, you say, I'd like a donkey eating a horse, and then that probably wouldn't get it through because they have pretty high walls on content.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's way wrong. Like I'll say, have Tom Merritt and me having tea in the city, and it'll come back and say sexual innuendo, can't do it.
Yeah, I got bummed out because I wanted to create one. I was going to do an animated warthog and an animated meerkat are recording a podcast and trying to remember what Scott Johnson looks like.
There you go. How'd it go?
It'd be like a Pumba, like reverse Pumba, basically. Yeah. And it said, this is too close. This breaks the guardrails of previously released content or something like that.
That's so dumb. But then I can also
do a tiger and a cheetah, though.
Did that work? I saw that one. That one did work. Yep.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I wasn't sure which one was the tiger and which one was the cheetah because apparently
I can see how that could happen.
Yeah. I did it with Kirby, like the character. I didn't even say the Nintendo character Kirby. I just said have Kirby eating a car in a security camera footage. And it just and it just freaking did it. So where's your walls? Because I can't do it with Mario or else it screws up. Or if I say put a Italian plumber in a red suit, it just makes Mario. Right. It's all over the place. But anyway, the point, what I was going to say about this is this thing is like sloppy, dorky, dumb. Yes. But what I kind of like about it is that unlike TikTok and Reels and Shorts and everything else, people can pump fake AI stuff in there all day as misinformation, as a lark if they want or whatever, and then it's mixed in with all this real stuff. That's annoying. This is at least like, I know exactly what I'm going to get here.
Exactly. It's like, you go to a restaurant that tries to serve every different kind of food and they don't get half of it right. Yeah. This is like going to a restaurant that only makes one meal.
Yeah.
and they do it pretty well, but you're not going to get a snuck in enchilada in there.
No, you're never going to have to question it. You just know what it is.
Right.
And you know that it's all nonsense. And I kind of like that. I mean, I don't love. I'm kind of, generative AI can take a shit for all I care. But truthfully,
this is the kind of generative AI I like, where it's used for really weird, dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, we'd see those videos where somebody's sitting on the beach and all of a sudden they turn into an airplane and they start flying around and then it drops into a sandwich and lands on somebody's picnic basket or something. Yeah. It's that kind of weird stuff. And I can throw a prompt in there like I did last night and say, a few good men, but it's Tom Merritt on trial and he's wearing springy bug antenna. And it did it. It created a courtroom scene with Tom Merritt on trial wearing springy bug antenna. Unfortunately, it's the judge who says, you can't handle the buzz.
Oh,
but
my gosh.
All that was done. Like, it comes up with a weird-ass script that it puts these people through.
And sometimes it's straight up terrible. Like
it's
just
straight up terrible. And it's that terrible stuff that just makes me laugh my freaking head off.
Yeah. I like a little bit of absurdity, you know?
Yeah. So if anyone, I actually still have 4 invites. So if you want an invite, hit me up on, DM me on Discord and I'll get you one. And I'm still trying to decide how open I want to make my, personification, how my cameos, who I want to allow to throw me in.
Well, you can. So the one other cool thing about it is you have full control over that. So if somebody posts something of you and you're like, oh man, they made me into a thing I don't like, you can kill it. So
I can kill that one. Okay, so I didn't
even
know
if they made it, even if someone else made it, you can kill it because your face is being used.
Oh, then I'm gonna open it up to everybody.
Oh yeah,
that's a bad idea, but at least I'll see everything that. Because I thought you have to restrict it first. But you can restrict it and say, "Oh no, you crossed the line with this."
And you can only do it with friends who you have to follow each other. That's the only way you can cameo with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And if if Tom didn't like your antennas on the thing you just did, he could go in there and kill it.
He can block that one or unpost that one.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
basically just goes away. And you can look into your cameo drafts. And that will show you any that are pending that people are thinking about posting of you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if somebody uses me in a cameo draft, I'll see. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. So kind of cool.
That's cool.
They give you some tools. It's nice.
This is the AI that I like and approve.
Sure. Well, thanks OpenAI. You figured out another way to have water cool all your servers.
That's right. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I got a quick shout out to just give to our old pals Tanner and Alex. They were in town for a concert and also just a little bit of hanging out. And we got to have dinner with them at this place called Los Botelas, which I believe is Spanish for the bottles.
The bottles. Yes.
And it's a beautiful, really swanky, nice Mexican place that opened up here about a year ago, I think. They came out and met us. We ate there. It was good. It was expensive, but it was good. And we had a great time. So, typical, hey, it's Tanner and Alex. Here we go. We're hanging out. Everything's fine. But then they start doing these things in the restaurant called experiences. And they're drinks. You've probably seen this in places. I just am not a drinker, so I never see this shit. So I don't know what people call this.
Sure.
But it'd be like, here's a lady with a tray and she's got 4 drinks in it. And now the drinks and the tray are on fire, and she's throwing cinnamon in the fire, and the cinnamon's going whoosh, whoosh.
Sparkling, and okay.
And then the whole restaurant smells like cinnamon-flavored incense for the next 20 minutes because of this one lady doing the thing. And there was a lot of these things, like just stuff on fire, and they called them on the menu. They were called experiences, and they were wackado expensive. Ridiculous.
Oh, so this is not something that they just have somebody like come out and do a little performance and then go back in. This is like somebody ordered these shots with the cinnamon and gotcha.
Yeah, so you order like I don't know what they call it, the Mexicali tray of death, or I can't think of a name.
Yeah.
And then that means you're going to get some kind of crazy thing happen with the thing when they bring it out. And it was a little weird. But then they had these flamenco dancers, and they were out there doot, 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 doot. And I asked Tanner if he'd do one with me, and he refused. He wouldn't do it.
Aww.
Yeah. It was nice, though.
Through the magic of AI, we can imagine what that would look like.
Yeah. Now that he's on there, I can make this happen.
We can create a little cameo of him doing that.
Yeah.
Reminded me a little bit of Super Frico in Vegas at the Cosmopolitan. Except, well, the experiences you pay for, the tableside mozzarella. They make mozzarella tableside at this place, which is incredible.
Yeah. That sounds good.
But aside from that, they just randomly have people who come over, or who used to come over from the, what was the name of that show? It was put on by the people who do Absinthe and it's like the really bizarre Cirque du Soleil, or like the more twisted Cirque du Soleil. They had a show at Cosmo.
I forget what they're called.
And after they would get off stage at the show next door, they'd come into the restaurant and do their same show in Super Frico. So you could actually go and have dinner there and see maybe not everything that they're showing at the show next door, but a lot of it.
Yeah.
Balancing acts and juggling, but also like a weird Yeti looking thing that has an actual butt and walks around the restaurant, with this weird butt hanging out.
And you'll spend about $200 for the couple less than you would have if you'd have gone to the actual show.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I like this. But at
least you'd get the food, At least you'd get dinner out of it.
Yeah, you're getting dinner and you're seeing, parts of a show that would have cost you double the night. So I'm down for this.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would do that. Hell yeah.
The show, I believe, is gone. It was like a Barbarella style space themed comedy Cirque du Soleil kind of thing. It was great. Saw it twice and it was absolutely amazing. But they're still doing the shows at Super Frico. So even though there's not a show next door anymore, they're still sending the people over. Spiegelworld Entertainment is the group that does all these. And I will happily, there's even a country themed one now at Planet Hollywood. I would actually go to that even though I'm not a country guy, because it's Spiegelworld and I know I'm going to be entertained.
Yeah, they give you, they've shown you what they're worth, man.
Yeah. Do you know, by the way, Mitsula told me about this. Cosmopolitan, speaking of the Cosmo, is now pre-mixing and bottling the verbena. So all they have to do is pour it into a glass, add tequila, drop one of those little electric buttons in the top, and then serve it. And they're not hand making it, and people can tell the difference. Like the flavor is different. It's there's a lot of outrage.
I assume they're still paying the same ridiculous price for it.
You're still paying the same stupid price for the verbena, but it feels like this is the thing that brought people to the Chandelier Bar is the verbena cocktail.
Yeah, boo. I think that's a bad move.
Yeah, it's very bad move.
Yeah, Cosmopolitan, you were right when you bottled up the vanilla smell and sold that separately. You were wrong when you're doing this.
Exactly, yes.
So you had the food with another tadpooler of sorts.
I did, yeah, with Svetlina, half of Same Sex Mary. No James this trip. She came out for a conference herself for like a thing related to the DRI stuff that she does out in Vegas. But while she was here, we were trying to figure out a time to get together. She had a super full schedule. Plus, in addition to the social events and things going on with the event, with the conference, she also went and saw Modest Mouse and Built to Spill at the Mission Ballroom, which was probably a really cool show. Apparently, Air was doing their entire Moon Safari album at Red Rocks over the weekend too, which would have been an incredible show to see.
Oh yeah.
But we got her on the last day and I said, you know what, why don't we pick you up and take you out to dinner, and then we'll just take you right to the airport and save you from having to pay for an Uber out there, and then we get some more time to spend with you. So we took her to a Mexican restaurant.
Here they are having Mexican.
Didn't have, yeah. We didn't have experiences. We didn't have, we also probably paid a lot less.
Did you have a guy? Did you guys have a guy with a showing gold tooth? Look at my freaking gold tooth there.
Oh, is that what that sparkly thing is in the corner of your mouth?
Yeah, every once in a while when I smile real hard, you get to see it, and even when I pinch and zoom on myself sometimes. I see these stupid
I thought there was
things.
a tortilla chip or something in the mustache.
No, although it's fair to assume.
It's a fair assumption.
Yeah, but no, that's great. I love her to death. So that's awesome. You guys got to hang out.
It was so good seeing her, and so yeah, we had our Tadpool visitor weekend. And sorry if you missed out on it this year. There's always October 2026.
Yeah, good luck everybody. Try to get in. Tickets are hard to find. All right, we are gonna do a game, and that game involves a certain feller, and that certain feller goes by a certain name, and we'll get to that in a second. But before all that, this. Oh, Mr. Brian Dunaway, are you there, sir?
Oh, hi, Scott, Mr. Ibbett.
Oh, hi. Where are you?
Oh, hi, weird microphone dude.
You on
my weird microphone?
Oh, no, you're better. You're better now.
Way better.
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened? What happened?
It sounded like you were Tazon dang it a little bit there.
A little muffled.
What?
You gotta move your head to breathe, or whatever you used to do. What was it? Turn your head to breathe.
Step away from the mic to breathe.
Brian's here. Chocolate rain. You're still. By the way, that guy still looks 12. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Brian's here to play a game. Brian, the other Brian, is going to tell us how to play this game, who we're playing for, and what we're doing today. Let's do it.
all of them things. Welcome to the Morning Half-Ass is a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving you the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct, and 3, like setting a Mexican restaurant on fire by spreading burning cinnamon around, are incorrect.
Did I miss something?
Depending on how confident you feel with the category, you can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses, but if you get any of those guesses wrong, you get 0 points for that round. Here's how the rest of the points work. 1 right gets you a point, 2 right gets you 3 points, and 3 right gets you 5 points. We'll add all those up at the end of the game, and we'll see who wins the prize for their contestant. And contestants have been pulled from members of the Tadpool who are members of our Patreon. Support our Patreon at patreon.com/TMS to be eligible. Scott, you're playing for the single named Justin.
Oh, okay.
So good, he only needs 1 name. Brian, you're playing for somebody equally good, but she goes by 2 names, Cammie Davis.
Ah, well, there you go.
Oh, I need 2 names, yes.
Cammie's great.
She is great.
Yep.
Let's get into it, and then we'll talk about prizes at the end of this, but let's put your
There'll
hands
be prizes
nowhere
at the
near your
end.
buzzers, because you
I was
won't
about
use
to
them
say,
for this.
it's Monday. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Monday. There are no hands and no buzzers.
There ain't no buzzer.
Hold on.
Wait for it.
There ain't nothing. Oh,
and there
here
we go.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right. Question number 1. In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, which
Munch.
Hispanic Heritage
I'm
Month.
enjoying this day. It is. I'm going to sit down. You know what? This has been so enjoyable.
Well, it's fun. Have a seat. Yeah, what are you standing for? Sit
please
down.
do.
I'm going to pull up over here. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Isn't it weird that Hispanic Heritage Month goes from September 15th to October 15th? It's not a month. It's a month in days, but it straddles 2 months.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Whose idea was that?
I don't
Maybe
know.
they're using
but,
their own calendar.
It's effed up.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. All right. Anyway, which of these things are Mexican, people, places, or things? Your choices are Sinaloa, Tikal, Peter Lorre, Pancho Villa, Pablo Escobar, and Corona beer. 3 of these things are actually Mexican. 3 of them are not.
Mexican PPTs. All right.
Yep. Oh my gosh, you've given us some trickers here.
I know. Some of these. What do you mean, Mexican?
I'm going to go with the weird one.
Define Mexican.
Yeah. Try to define Mexican if you can. Probably somebody from Mexico or a thing from Mexico is how I define it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Define it as that. Yes, please.
All right.
People or things from Mexico.
Scott's locked in, and Brian's locked in.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start with one you guys both selected. Pablo Escobar.
He drove that little motorcycle down the little thing, right? In that, or is that my thing?
I don't know who you're talking about. It's on a motorcycle. Yeah.
Pablo Escobar, let's just get this out of the way right now, is Colombian.
Shit.
Your real answers were Sinaloa, which of course is a region, Pancho Villa, and Corona beer. Tikal is Guatemalan, and Peter Lorre is Hungarian-born, but played various, like anytime they needed some sort of ethnicity in film.
I hovered over that Corona beer just about the whole time. It was really making me sweat. I should have went with it.
I thought the Peter Lorre thing was a plant, like a trick.
Yeah,
right, I felt like Peter Lorre was a trick.
Yeah. But that's why I went with it. All right, that's okay. We're still, anyone could win at this point.
Yes, exactly. Well, let's see if you do better with British things. Specifically, which of these are ranks of British nobility? Your choices are Count, Archduke, Viscount, Earl, Steward, and Marquess.
It seems like this game is just nothing but to prove how simple I am. I think
that's all it is. It's supposed to reflect your South Carolinian upbringing.
I guess I really am a half-ass. All right.
Don't feel bad.
Zoe says easy.
Well, of course she does.
Of course you do.
I assume some of these might be, whether it's a historical one that no longer applies or not. They could still be on this list, right? Like
right, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Like we were like told not to like. It's like, hey, you don't even want to look at these nobles. Don't even look at nobles. That's what we were talking.
Oh yeah,
about.
we don't like the royals.
Yeah,
we don't
no
like
eye
the royals.
contact.
Yeah. We didn't like the king. That's why we got over here. That was the whole deal.
Yeah.
That's how we explain our ignorance about it now.
That's right.
Yeah. Why do you Americans ever learn nothing? Well, it's because we don't like kings.
I can't read anything about communisms or nothing else either because that's anti-American.
There you go,
right,
damn it.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dunaway, did you lock in? You did. So did I. Brian, you all set there?
Okay.
So you can see when I locked in? Oh, okay. I guess.
I was checking my pronunciation of Viscount.
Oh.
Viscount. All right. Let's see what you guys got here.
Visa
Viscount. Yes, exactly. Oh, and Marquess. What did I? Tim Watson says Marquess.
Chat room, are you ripping? Are you giving Brian shit? Chat room, knock it off.
I know. Knock it off. Cut it out. All right, let's go. Let's see what you guys selected. You both selected Archduke. Let's get this one settled here. Archduke is not a rank of British nobility.
Son of a butthole.
Viscount, Earl, and Marquess.
Okay. Give me an example. Like an Earl I knew, but the
Franz Ferdinand was an Archduke.
What was who's a Marquess in the world?
Marquess, that's a good question.
Or a
Where was I supposed to learn this at, by the way?
School.
Well, I know
the same place you should have learned not to end a phrase with at.
I know school in general, Johnson.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But sorry, I can't compete with that. That was too good. The same school you were supposed to learn not to end sentences with at. That's an amazing retort. That was really good. Write that down. All right.
Well, let's see if you do better with the last one here.
What do you think?
I think you couldn't do worse.
Yeah.
Let's say that, right?
All right.
It's a current event, social studies. Where were they teaching this? Which class was it in?
I don't know. Actually,
it wasn't in my geometry class.
I see. TRPW is saying you pronounce the Q, so Marquess.
Oh,
really? Okay.
Dunaway, I don't know what class it would have been.
And that's different than the Marquis de Sade Monica. That's a whole different thing. That's spelled Quis, and that is French. The Marquis de Sade.
But Dunaway, to answer your question, I don't know what class it would have been. History? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm assuming. It's like social studies because you're learning about other.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't remember them talking very much about English history really at all, or at least much of it. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm just waiting for Ibit to accidentally end a sentence with at.
I know.
I'm gonna tear him up.
You certainly can. I end sentences with prepositions all the time, so you'll have plenty of opportunity for that. But it just was a retort I couldn't help throwing in there. Let's see how you do with question number 3. All right, forget geography in these other countries. Music. Let's talk about music. Artists who never had a #1 single on the Billboard Top 100.
Okay. What'd you say, Brian?
Can we talk about pop music?
Talk about pop music. Let's talk about which of these artists never had a #1 single on the Billboard Top 100. Your choices are Kanye West, the Backstreet Boys, MC Hammer, Bob Dylan, Queen, and the Partridge Family.
Wow.
Which of these artists never had a #1 single on
I can't believe there are
100?
3 of these. That's crazy. All of these seem like they might have.
They seem likely, don't they? Yeah.
All right. I'm going to make we're on the third question.
On the third question.
Ooh,
interesting.
All right, I'm going to see how this goes.
Okay.
It's now in y'all. Oh, he's locked in as well.
You guys are both locked in. All right, good. Well, you guys locked in on Queen. Let's just get this one out of the way, too. Queen,
damn it!
A #1 hit, I think, with another one.
Are you?
Bites the
There's no way
Dust?
MC
Probably
Hammer
another one
didn't
bites the
rule
dust.
the top 100 for like a week.
Yeah, no. Backstreet Boys, MC Hammer, and Bob Dylan all reached #2, and other people reached #1 with Bob Dylan songs. Peter, Paul, and Mary, with "Blowing in the Wind," but yeah. Oh, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Thank you, Matuba. That was their #1.
Yeah.
Partridge Family was in the
Partridge
top.
Family. I think I love you.
Okay.
So what am I so afraid of?
That was them?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was
What
them.
class was I supposed to learn that in?
We're all going to
In
get
the School
into
of
drugs.
Hard Knocks. That's where
the mom is having sex with the son. Isn't that what was going on there with those guys, the Partridge Family?
With the Partridge Family?
Yeah,
I
wasn't
didn't
there?
know that.
Because it wasn't a real family.
No, yeah, they were fake families. So, right?
They were a fake family.
They were a
I
fake
never
family.
heard about
Fake
Shirley
family.
Jones. Which one? Not Danny Bonaducci. I'm
No,
guessing.
the
You're
older
talking
one.
About,
the older one.
Yeah. The one who went solo and had a couple hits.
There
Or
was a
maybe it's
rumor,
the
but I don't know if it was ever
Well, maybe
Are
it
you
was the
thinking of
sister
the-
and the brother, maybe.
You're not thinking of the Brady Bunch, are you?
No,
With,
that one
Florence
too.
Henderson and Greg.
No, Greg.
They just went out on one date. They didn't have sex.
I thought Greg and Marsha.
Florence Henderson?
No, Marsha had a thing. No.
Maybe they did. I read the book. I think they did. Oh, David Cassidy. Yeah, is who you're thinking
I
of.
threw away all my Teen Beat magazines. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
You threw them away, did you?
Got rid of him.
Yeah.
How will you ever learn about what's happening with Leif Garrett if you throw those away?
Oh my gosh.
Let's get to the tiebreaker here because by golly we have a tie of 0. Because I didn't give you guys an easy one, I guess.
Oh, you
Olympics
gave us some easy ones. We just we're on full half-ass display today.
I can't wait for the well actuallys coming from this whole segment are going to be great. All right, let's see. Scott, I think I gave it to Brian last time. Scott, I'm going to let you choose whether you give the answer or give the higher lower choice.
I will do the higher lower.
Okay, so Brian, the Olympics are coming up. In feet and inches, how long is an Olympic balance beam?
Well, humans only have 2 feet, so
Okay, is that your final answer?
2 feet.
2 feet.
so their answer is, I guess you could go pairs, right? Is that a thing in the Olympics?
Oh, you know the
pairs
balance
on the
beam,
balance
right?
beam? No, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm thinking of more like a length as opposed to the number of feet that can be placed on a balance
Wow.
beam.
Yeah,
How's
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Length, yeah.
So the balance beam. How long is the
How
balance?
long is an Olympic balance beam?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I've seen them walk down that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna say 16 feet.
Okay.
All right. 16 feet is incorrect. Scott, is the actual answer higher or lower than 16 feet?
I'm going to say, I think it's lower. I hope I'm not thinking of the horse thing that guy
Are
slams
you thinking
into.
little tiny feet?
No, not 16
Those
feet is
gymnasts
pretty
have little
long.
tiny feet. Yeah.
Balance beam, they're long, but they're not that. I mean, I would have said like 10. I'm going to say lower.
Okay.
10.
The actual answer is 16 feet, 4.9 inches. Brian, you were only off by like about the size of a Nadia Comaneci foot is how far off you were. Not far off at all.
Wow, that's amazing, dude. How'd you know?
Yes.
Did you know that, or were you?
I dated a beam walker one time. Yeah.
Did you really? Beamwalker. That's a cool name.
Beam
Little tiny
walker.
feet.
That's on my roll for my next D&D campaign. A Beamwalker.
Beamwalker. Luke Beamwalker.
I love it. All right.
Congratulations, then. Nice job, Brian. Yeah, I think if you would have even gotten closer, I might have just given it to you. But
You said inches too, so that was good.
in feet and inches, yeah. Congratulations, you won it, and you won a prize for your contestant. Actually, 2 games are going to Cammie Davis. Cammie, you're going to be getting a copy of Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip
Good game. Great game.
and War Pips.
Great game. Good game. I have both.
Good game, good game.
But
Gotta watch Wapner. Gotta watch Wapner. Go ahead.
But Justin, you're also getting some pretty cool stuff. You're getting a copy of Destiny 2 Legacy Edition, and Scott will give you instructions on how to use that code. All of 3 are available on Steam, but you need to get the free edition of Destiny 2 to upgrade it with this code to the Legacy Edition.
There you go. We will send this all to your not Discord. I keep saying it wrong. It's going to your Patreon DMs. Okay. So look for those. If you've heard your name and you went, wait, did I not get that? Go check your
That's
DMs
right.
on Discord. I keep saying
Discord.
Discord.
Patreon
DMs. Good Lord. Dunaway, you get one of these today.
Congratulations.
I get one of these. And everyone else gets one of these where we tell everyone that you and I, tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, will be doing a Play Retro episode. And remind me what we're covering. I got to play something today.
Absolutely. So we're kicking off for Halloween time, and we're doing the Clock Tower. It's just Clock
right.
Tower. It's not the
Save the
Clock
Clock Tower.
Save the Clock Tower. Yeah, Clock Tower is a people have a lot of feelings about. that series.
Yeah, Jennifer is getting chased by the Scissor Man.
The Scissor Man, yeah. And it's not as sexy as it sounds, ladies. Okay.
No.
It's a little more...
and that character's... I did not know the character's based off Jennifer Connelly. Is that right? Yeah, Jennifer Connelly.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I didn't know
that.
that either.
All right. We're about to learn something new altogether. Come tomorrow, 4 p.m. Brian Dunaway Kiss Our Butts. He's out of here.
He's out.
Out. All right. Well, that takes care of that. Good stuff, everybody. And just a reminder to folks at home, there's a thread, although I guess it's been pushed down a bit from posts, but there is a post on the Patreon that says, hey, do you want to be eligible to win codes when we play these games? And all you have to do is add your name to the comments. Now, if you haven't done it and can't find it, I will be putting a fresh one of those up soon just to kind of refresh it. And then I have a running list of who's done it so far. And so what I'm planning on doing is once we kind of get everybody who's interested, eventually we can reset and go back to the top and do those people again. So
cool.
So if you're concerned that you did it once and you'll never be in the contention again, the good news is that's not true. You'll definitely be in again.
But don't flood the comments, people.
No, please be there or be square.
Right.
I'm going to send a note to Nicole, make sure she's on her way. Whoops.
Okay. Sounds good.
She usually online by
usually
now.
in here.
You coming, I'll say.
I know she said her latest IVG was kicking her butt.
Yeah. If she's not around, obviously we've got stuff we can do. But I want to make sure that we give her ample window here. She saw something that's interesting to me, even though I know nothing about the subject.
Yeah, I know. That looks really interesting to me, too. So I hope she does hop on here and talk about it. But
it's weird that it's Prime Video, Netflix Video on Demand. What does that mean? I guess I get it on Netflix, but I can buy it on Prime Video. Is that what that means?
Maybe. That's interesting.
All right. It's not used to that with our stuff. Usually Prime and Netflix are like, no, we're set. We don't play that game. All right. Well, what we'll do is get started. And she rolls in. We'll pull her in. All right, everybody. Here it comes. Get ready.
Well, what do you recommend?
It is time for Recommendals here on the program, where we recommend stuff we have seen on streaming services, and then we share them with you at home. Sometimes it's movies, sometimes it's TVs. Well, a lot of times for me, it's documentaries. Turns out.
Apparently, as we discovered today.
Yeah. And you'll hear it again today, I think. But anyway, that's what we do here. It's a lot of fun. Nicole should join us, but let's start with Brian because he always starts. Brian, what do we got today?
Well, this is a series that popped up on Netflix less than 2 weeks ago. And when I saw the cast and I saw the style, I said, you know what? This is something I want to see. And I really, Tina and I both really enjoyed this. So you get to hear the two A-list actors chatting here as brothers.
Here we go.
I got it, Tom. So
you want some money, right?
Yeah. It makes me sick to ask for
how much.
5, 10
grand.
I don't know.
5, 10 grand.
Yeah, grand. I'm not looking for. Yes, please. I'm not gonna f***ing beg you, Jake. My little f***ing brother.
How long can you stay? Because we got money coming in from Mom's house.
Is that right? What'd you do? You sell it?
I haven't closed it yet, but I accepted an offer. I would have told you, except I didn't know exactly where the f*** you were.
Very nice. What'd you get?
$925. But with Mom's mortgage and all, we're gonna clear like $300.
For the whole house?
Yeah.
What are you talking?
There was a lien on it. Remember? You took out a loan.
Yes.
Used Mom's house as collateral.
Apologize.
That's all.
Yeah.
He didn't remember.
Yeah. Come on. I remember what the I did. Thought I could pay it back, I used to own a restaurant. You remember that?
You want to get into that now?
Sure. I got time. You want to get into that?
Man, Jude Law does such a great American accent.
He does. Yeah, he's really, really good. That is Jude Law and Justin Bateman with a new show, a new limited series called Black Rabbit. This is a 1 season, one and done kind of thing. And it's your typical kind of commit a crime, do something more to cover it up that causes more problems that, then spirals into bigger problems. Very, very Breaking Bad, actually very Ozark, which doesn't surprise me. Obviously, you've got the Jason Bateman thing here, but you've also got Laura Linney, who directed a couple episodes. Yeah. So the two of them get to work together again. They even go so far as the opening animation for the show features kind of like Ozark did, where you get the little symbols of things you're going to see in that episode. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Like you'd get that. Yeah.
I loved that.
Ozark
That
would
was
have a
awesome.
It was a cool thing because it then acted like a little bit of I wonder how a stapler is going to work its way into this episode, or a subway train or whatever.
Right.
This is far, in my opinion, far better than the 67%. Well, it's close, but I'd say it's definitely better than the 67% that Rotten Tomatoes has. I would put it at 3/4, like 75%. The thing I would ding it for is that there are some aspects of it that are a little bit tropey, but man, the acting from Jason Bateman and Jude Law is fantastic. There's actually some great side actors or additional people in this thing that are really, really good. Let's see, Abby Lee. Just trying to pull up a list.
Do I know
here.
Why do I know that name? That's really familiar.
You might know Abby Lee. Like, there were a few people who's like, oh yeah, she's super familiar. How do I know her?
She's the Mad Fury Road Dag girl.
There you go.
That's why I know her. She was the Dag. She's the one that goes Schlanger. She's like the weird, creepy blonde weirdo one in that movie. Anyway,
okay,
I love her.
Not one of the wives.
No, she is one of the wives. She's one of the
the
wives, but she's just a psycho in that thing.
Yeah. Oh, Cleopatra Coleman. Let's talk about her because you do know her from The Last Man on Earth. Oh, just heard from Nicole. She texted she's currently driving Mateo to school, but she could try to join via phone.
Yeah, she's in there. I have her muted at the moment because you were in the middle of talking. I didn't want to.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So Cleopatra Coleman, you remember from Last Man on Earth. She's just really, really strikingly beautiful actress from that, and she's really good in this. She's another one I think who's Australian but does an American accent really, really well.
Man, the Australians, what are they doing?
Yeah,
special people.
Who else is in this thing that you might know? We'll just talk about the story. It's centers on this restaurant called the Black Rabbit, which the two brothers jointly opened, and then some things happened to kind of separate the two. And Jason Bateman's character went off. Did I call him Justin Bateman earlier? Jason Bateman ran off to
I do this all the time because I think of him as Justine. Yeah, I do it all the time.
Justin and Justine.
It's annoying.
But he went off to Reno, and he came back, as you heard in that clip, looking for a little bit of help. Yeah. It's good. It's really good. The audience score way higher, by the way, than the critical score. I'd say the audience score is probably right about it, 82%. So
yeah, and that's about where you'd put it.
That's about where I'd put it. Yeah,
okay. Fair enough. I want to see this, so on my list.
You should. It's really, really good. Kim would love it too. It's dark, it's gritty, and it's even though it's food focused, restaurant focused, it's not like The Bear where you're like drooling over. The food looks great, but the food is not a focus in this thing.
Okay,
it's definitely the interplay between these two brothers.
There you have it, available now on Netflix in its fullness. This is all they're doing, right? Correct. No other seasons. It's a one-off.
No other seasons. This is a one-off. This is and it's loosely based on a place called the Spotted Pig. If you've heard of the story about the Spotted Pig in Manhattan, a place that some bad things happened there. And
maybe I could find a documentary about that.
Maybe you could actually, but there is. It might be, yes.
All right, watch for future recommendals on that. Nicole is now joining us from the car. Hi, Yay. Nicole. How are you?
Can you hear me?
We sure can.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mateo, say hi. Hi, Scott.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? You were really, you were, oh yeah, Brian's here too. Don't forget Brian.
Hey, Mateo.
Yeah. You were here. We had you on the Friday playing games. That was super fun. You should do that every week or every month.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. A great time playing with you.
He had just had his IVIG, so he had no school that day. So it was a real treat for him. So thank you for that.
It was a treat for us too.
Yeah, he's always welcome anytime he wants, and his mom too. Even though sometimes you guys have the same laugh, and it's like, oh crap, who am I talking to?
Yeah,
she's outlawed. Don't let her on. Well, Nicole, it's good to have you here. Did you want me to play this clip for the thing you sent me? What do you have anything to say about it?
Okay, I'm dropping Mateo off. Bye, buddy. Have a good day.
See you, bud. Have fun.
Mateo. Go learn stuff. Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, don't lock anyone in a locker. All right.
Bye, and bye, Scott. Okay, I'm gonna pull over. Bye.
Teenagers.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, she pulled over, but I'll bet that means she turned her radio off, so her speaker's not working, and right now she is fumbling. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
I had a call came through. I'm on my phone.
Gotcha. Okay.
The clean feed really needs to work out their phone part of this software.
Well, it's not their thing. It's the Safari browser. It lets calls come in unless you block them. So it's not much you can do about it. Yeah.
Is there? Yeah, I don't.
You can put your phone on silent, but you probably don't want to do that because maybe.
Oh yeah, do not disturb. Yeah.
Yeah, because what if the kids call you? They got problems, you know.
They don't. The kids don't have phones.
Oh, well then never mind. Forget it. If I were you, I'd put your phone on Do Not Disturb all day, every day. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Then you have to hear from Mark.
Yeah, I've forgotten I put it on, and I'm like, oh crap! There's like 10 messages waiting for me.
It's all good.
So this is a documentary on Netflix. What's this? I watched it during my IVIG, and it was wonderful. I loved it. I had no idea that this place existed in California. It's a fascinating story. Even though I myself am not a musician, I grew up with music in the house. My dad played guitar. He taught himself, I think, at 21.
Oh, wow.
I have his old acoustic guitar, and my brother has his electric guitar. And music has always been in my life. And it was funny watching the documentary. I just got pangs of, I love this. Like, so go ahead, play the clip. It's just part of the trailer. I kind of brought it in so it wouldn't give away the title.
All right, no worries. Here you go.
Let's see if I remember the title. All right. That's going to be the fun part.
If not, I have it up, so we can definitely refer to it. All right, here we go.
Throughout the store's history, we've had some of the most iconic guitar players in the world come through, from George Harrison to Bob.
Guitars. Guitars, y'all. It's not a thing I think of very often, but that trailer has me intrigued, so tell us about it.
Oh, my God. Well, and all right, so this is Norman's Vintage Guitar?
Norman's Rare Guitars Documentary, it's called.
That was Mark.
Oh, is Mark? Oh.
Leave me alone.
Oh, he's trying to call you.
Mark, leave me alone.
No, it's called Norman's Rare Guitars Documentary is the full title.
Yeah. Norman's Rare Guitars. Now, Norman has a YouTube channel as well. So, like he says, he has some of the most famous musicians, guitar players that come into his store because he kind of created the vintage market of guitars. And because as you watch this, you're just like, holy crap, look at all these guitars. And then he takes you to the back room. And then there's more guitars. And then he has a storage unit.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's insane. And he supplied, I think, the amp that goes to 11 in Spinal
Tap. Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a whole scene in the trailer where he's talking to those guys.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Okay.
And the people that they interview, like, I didn't know Kiefer Sutherland was a guitar player. He loves
no
guitars.
idea. No.
Nope. You'll find out there's a ton of actors that talk, and I'm like, I didn't know he played.
Yeah, the list on here, just a few names. There's Jeff Daniels. These are just actors. Jeff Daniels, Jeff Garland, John Oates, obviously in music. Let's see. Sean Stockman. Oh, he might be sorry, he's a Boys to Men guy. Anyway, Frank Stallone's in this thing. Sweet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Post Malone, because he has his own YouTube channel, he records new people that are looking at a guitar, because this is like the place to go in California.
Yeah.
If you want a good guitar.
Okay, so we had a blip. We had a glitch. If you're watching this video, well then, good on you. We had a blip, and as a result, and by blip I mean we had another brownout. I've had 2 of these in the last couple of days. It's all been since the big storm and some of the flooding, and I think that's got something to do with it. ISPs won't come back online, so it's something wrong with the relay stations, with the backbone maybe. I don't even know. All I know is I have 2 redundant ISPs, and neither are working. So you're going to hear my recommendal. What you just heard there was Nicole's recommendal about Norman's Rare Guitars documentary. Okay, go look it up. It's on Netflix and Tubi for some reason. Tubi has it. All right, now I'll tell you what mine is. Here's my, this is so weird to not have everyone here for this. But here's mine. You ready? Here you go. Enjoy.
How do I present this with any class?
I think we're past that, Charlie.
We're past that, yeah? When you got a lot of shame about a lot of stuff, shame is suffocating. I lit the fuse, and my life turns into everything it wasn't supposed to be. There's only one person alive that has the answers to so many people's questions about me.
Okay, that is the documentary, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen. This is on Netflix also. Got a lot on Netflix today, turns out. And this is a documentary I wasn't even planning on watching because I was like not that interested in seeing the train wreck that is Charlie Sheen. What I didn't know is that he's been in recovery for the last couple of years, and he agreed to do this documentary only if they let him just let it all out, and everyone else involved just gets to just dump big truth wads on the table. And that's kind of what it is. There are 2 parts to it. And so it's fairly long, but you hear from a lot of people like Sean Penn is in this thing. They're old friends from way back. Sean Penn is, I don't know what to call him in this. He's a great actor, but he's even a better person to just like ask questions of in a documentary format. Kind of blew my mind anyway, the stuff he would say. But John Cryer's in this, talks a lot about his time with Charlie on the set of 2.5 Men. Denise Richards, his ex-wife, his current wife, or what would have been his current wife, or third ex-wife, Brooke Mueller, I think is her name. She's also in heavy rehab right now for serious drug addiction. Chris Tucker's in this thing. All these famous faces and people, with the exception of Emilio Estevez and Martin Sheen. And it's not that they don't want to be in it, or they're not getting along with Charlie or something. They just don't want the exposure or don't want to get into the documentary. They are, however, featured pretty heavily in this thing. I learned a couple things. Emilio Estevez is actually the youngest brother, or excuse me, the middle brother, and Charlie Sheen's the youngest brother. I thought it was the other way around. And they have an older brother named Ramon Estevez, who is the oldest. And so that's how it goes. It goes him, Emilio, and then a couple years later, you have Charlie. And it gets into everything you can think of, all of the eras of controversy with him, including where he got started, where things got messy, kind of the friends he made and lost along the way, all the legal trouble, all of it, the whole thing. And it's very raw. And I came away glad I'd seen it. Oh, Heidi Fleiss is in this because remember, famously, her whole thing got busted up because of his involvement with her escort service. So there's a lot of stuff from her. I think she might be crazy now. She still lives in that weird house with like 100 birds and stuff. Anyway, I found it. Oh, Chuck Lorre's in this. I found this thing really hard to look away from. All right. I'm not here to tell you that this is redemptive for Charlie Sheen. It's certainly a step in the right direction, but that's a personal thing, and it's him, and he's going through it. Where this is interesting is just the face of addiction and self-sabotage, a built-in sense that you're never worth any of the cool stuff that's happening to you. So even while the coolest things are happening to you, even while you're the highest paid actor on television, you still have the capacity to bring it all down because you're just not sure that you're worthy of any of it. That's kind of the lesson, the big takeaway. You will also walk away understanding and believing in your heart of hearts that Martin Sheen is a saint. And I don't know how much people know how much involvement he had with any of this, but that dude was there every step of the way to try to keep Charlie from burning out. All the way till now. Like constant. And it's a really interesting portrait of him as a father dealing with his freaking out of control son. It's really good. I would recommend it. It's on Netflix, 2 parts, lots of swears and stuff. So, maybe not for the kids, but if you want a very raw, honest portrayal of things, or telling of that story from lots of perspectives and angles, not just Charlie Sheen's. The end of that clip even said, only one person knows all the terrible stuff I've done. At that point in the documentary, it actually flashes to all of these other people. Quick shots of each of them, and you're like, oh, we're going to get pieces to this puzzle that even, Charlie can't exactly fill. So anyway, highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's available now. It is called AKA Charlie Sheen. All right. Now that's going to do it for us. Now this will do it for the video portion of the show because Brian would normally be doing a song right now. We'd be saying goodbye to Nicole, and Brian would be recommending a song, and then I would be putting it in post. And we don't do that on YouTube anyway, so you're not going to see that here. You will hear it in the audio version if you're either on Patreon or the public podcast version of the show. You're all good to go over there. But that is going to do it. Huge thanks, everybody. Sorry about the weirdness. I promise that this shouldn't be an issue moving forward as long as my ISPs get their poop out in order after this weird glitch. If I could have 3 ISPs, I'd do it for you. I would. But I can't. Bye now.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
Your gunshot scared me so I tore my trousers.